Hello everyone, welcome to a day in the life of the average Aboriginal. I'm lostPhoenixWolf and welcome to my channel. Today is January 22nd. I believe it's January 22nd. It's a little bit early in the morning, just quickly got dressed, I had a right sleep last night, and, threw my hat, necklace, sometimes it, wears different necklaces. I don't know what I'm getting at there, but I just recently woke up. I'm just looking at the time right now, and it's 8:52, so it's just a little bit earlier than 9. I'm gonna get this vlog going, and then after that, I'll have some breakfast. I'll probably have some scrambled eggs. I'll fry up some cooked ham. Throw a ton of spices in there. I ain't even thinking about chopping up some of the veggies and throw it in there, kind of like a little stir fry with the eggs. Maybe some toast. I might consider some toast. Lightly buttered toast. I'm not too sure if I really want to toast the crap out of it, and sometimes I like it a little bit burnt. It's something that I might do. I kind of just hungry thinking about that now. I don't know. Let's see. Recap of the other day. I did end up having waffles. I ran on the maple syrup. Sometimes I put that maple syrup in my green tea. And having the maple syrup was delicious. I did have a green tea at the end of that yesterday. So after that, after breakfast, checking out the stuff on there, going from hard drive to the stick, and I got that finally done yesterday. So now it is time to continue looking for my songs. Now that's what I'm going to be doing later today. I did a little bit of it yesterday, not too much, and I got mostly into gaming. So after breakfast, kind of bored, I went out for a walk by myself, did about a few blocks around, came back to my house. I said, it's a nice day. It only feels like between 7 and 11, minus 7 to minus 11 out there. So, went out for another big walk around a few blocks, and came back around, and, still kind of feeling bored. So I head over to the neighbor's house, not really anything going on there. The neighbor boy's stepfather, he's just sweeping, mopping, doing some dishes. He said something about he's going to do some little workout. I guess that's his little routine. He goes for walks and does workout, keeps the house clean. That's something that he does. That's what he does on a daily basis. Make sure the way of life over there is is good. I'm not too sure if the neighbor boy does any kind of chores, except for cleaning his room. That's something that he does, because that's his own space. If you're gonna have a messy room, you're gonna live in the messy room, and I don't know. I wouldn't really talk about somebody else's room. He doesn't really have a big room. He's got a lot of stuff, not really any room to put things. But it's a little bit organized, and he just recently got a gaming chair. Put a second cushion down, and he's got long legs, so he can put a second cushion behind him if he does want to do that. I gave him that idea the other day, and it's something he was considering. He was thinking about cutting the front of it, and then stuff it with more stuffing or something like that, like a cushion or something. And I said, no, that probably won't be a good idea. He goes, yeah, I could cut it open and put a whole cushion in there and give it a little more back support. Then I sew it up, and I was thinking, like, you probably don't know how to sew. It's gonna just get wrecked, and then you're gonna get rid of that, and then you're gonna have to get another gaming chair. So I don't think he did that. If he did, I don't know. It's his chair, but it's kind of silly. All you do is put a cushion on the outside. Deal with that, and you have a little more back support. More butt support. So now we're just chit chatting with neighbor boy's stepfather. Something about his plans. you know, he's going to go to the workout area. He's done a lot of workout downstairs, but he does some workout once a week with the tech friend. Sometimes that's once a week, sometimes twice a week, but it's winter time and most likely be once a week. Sometimes like once every 2 weeks. So anyway, you know, not really anything going on there. Came home and had you know, had a lunch. Had a soup can. You know, the last, you know, I think it was a steak and turkey or steak and chicken. It was kind of one of those hearty cans. I had one of those, and I decided to have me a fruit cocktail. And of course, you know, I did have what do you call it? Tangerine. But even though the tangerines are gone, I had a can of tangerine. It's canned, you know, not really my cup of tea, you know. So yeah, speaking of that, after, you know, having that lunch, you know, I did do some dry toast with the soup, you know, something to dip in there. I was considering crackers, but it's like, you know, I think I might do that for lunch, you know. There's pea soup we can do. But anyway, going back to what I was talking about the other day. After, you know, having that little lunch there, you know, in the kitchen, I decided to make myself green tea, you know. I just got a fresh box. I haven't opened it up yet. You know, here it is, the 22nd, and, you know, I haven't opened up the green tea box. I did have some other loose green tea. You know, I didn't have the box, but, you know, they were still, you know, wrapped in this paper. So, you know, I made up my green tea, and, you know, I used the last of the maple syrup, you know. I like to have maple syrup in the green tea. I won't really put any table sugar in there, because I'm not really liking any table sugar in anything. Sometimes I use the other sugar supplement, you know, I'm not going to even say the name of it. You know, either the pink package or the yellow package, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I put that in my green tea. I don't care for, you know, any milk or anything like that. Milk or cream. You know, it's something, I like just a natural green tea. You know, I haven't really drank tea throughout my life. I think it's been past 3 years, maybe 3 or 4 years, I started drinking green tea. I first tried it when it was the iced green tea at the one sub shop, or no, sorry, one donut shops. And the frozen green tea was good. Then there was an iced green tea, you know, a year after that. And then there was, I think it was beginning of last winter, there was some holiday tea. There was 2 different teas. There was a herbal green tea and there was a holiday green tea. And the holiday green tea was like, The herbal tea was better, but, you know, I still just like my tea. Sometimes I find the boxes of mint green tea. The mint is good in the green tea. And, you know, it's mostly just a little bit of maple syrup. You know, I probably put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of maple syrup in there and mix it up. I usually, you know, put the hot water in the cup first, mix up the maple syrup, then you know, I stop the water from going around the circle, and then I put my tea bag in there. I put 2 tea bags in there for an extra large cup, and I make sure, you know, I take the spoon and, you know, make sure it sits down at the bottom so that the flavor will rise above. So I let that sit about 5 to 10 minutes because I don't really like the hot tea. You know, after the kettle's done and boiled, and I throw it in the cup, it's just too hot to drink. So I decide to, you know, wait a little bit. So, you know, about 5 to 10 minutes, you know, and then you know, throw a lid on there, you know, take a sip. That's a little bit hot still. And, you know, I'm enjoying my green tea. But it's the last of, you know, the maple syrup. So I might go to those other packages, you know, the yellow or the pink packages, you know. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the name. So, not too sure. What else did I do? After that, you know, just doing stuff on the internet. Not, you know, going on to the social networks. I'll get my vlog up. Let's see. Not really anything else to explain on that. It's just a normal day. It's an everyday thing that I usually do. Let's see. It's still early in the morning, and I don't think my cousin's awake yet. I don't want to be too loud, but he's a couple rooms away. He probably wouldn't really even hear me. With his heater, when he turns on his heater, it makes a humming sound, so it kind of drowns out any other kind of sound. I could probably fall on the floor. He probably wouldn't even hear me because he's a little bit of a deep sleeper. I don't know if you've ever fallen asleep with any kind of music, but he probably falls asleep with gaming or watching a movie. I wouldn't really know. I don't really bother him that much. Sometimes I chill in his bedroom, sometimes, and watch him game a little bit. Not really much to say on that. Like I said, I'm not trying to be too loud in the morning, and like I said, he's a couple of rooms away. He won't, but he even be able to hear me. Let's see. Kind of lost my train of thought there. What was I getting at about that? Oh, his heater, it hums and stuff like that, and he likes his heat, and that's what he likes. Like I said, I don't even know what I'm getting at there. Like I said, trying not to be too loud. Let's see. I completely got off track here. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's see. I don't know. What was I saying? So doing the green tea thing. I don't know, just getting a vlog up, looking at vlogs and keeping up with social networks. No, I'm not even going to name them. I got about, probably 12 to 15 different social networks in there. It's all in the description of this video. It's in all the descriptions. All videos have the description, the same one. So, just have myself a grapefruit, after lunchtime. Like, it's usually in between thing, and it's just me trying to do have a healthier choice in my life. I might want a sandwich, or I want a cookie, or some kind of other stuff, and I'll drink water. Drink a little bit of water, or have some kind of fruit to fill that that little emptiness of me being a little bit hungry. So around supper time, I did have pea soup. And I tried those veggie crackers and crunched them up into my pea soup. I forget what the neighbor boy said he was having. I think it was like just fend yourself night. I think that's what he said. Like whatever's in the fridge, any kind of leftover, or making whatever, TV dinner or something. I don't know. I don't really know. But anyway, I had the pea soup, warmed it up, and I just threw it in the microwave. It was quicker, hot bowl, cold soup. Everybody knows about that idea. So, I nuked it for a couple minutes, mixed it up, nuked it for another minute, brought it to the dining room table, set it down, crunched up some veggie crackers. The veggie crackers taste better in the in the pea soup than it does eating it plain, or maybe cheese might make it taste good, but it's just a really light veggie taste to it, so it's more like a healthy choice, I guess. It's just something I decided to do. Have a little bit of the veggie crackers in there. It came and it gave it a little bit of it was okay. It wasn't bad. I put a little bit of garlic spice in there, of course, a little bit of pepper, mixed it up. I did have a couple of chunks of cheese with that, kind of think of something, that has a side to it. There's not really much you can do with on a side like that. I wasn't really feeling a sandwich at that time. So after that, just did stuff on the computer and stuff like that, and not the computer, sorry. I went and gamed with the neighbor boy, and the game went fine. we're kind of not watching each other's back in the game and getting ourselves killed. You know, a little bit of argument on there, and you know, it's really just a game. Doesn't really bother me much. You know, the flow of things just wasn't there, and you know, when you have a team of 4 people, usually you know things work a little better. But it's just the 2 of us, and you know, we keep keep making that money. You know, he wants to make that money, get the gamer points, not gamer points, but the in-game points up. You know, to raise the levels. So you know, after that, I guess he was feeling tired. He went and hit the hay. I think it was around 9:30, probably 9:30, 10. So he decided, you know, he goes, "Hey, what you gonna be doing?" I said, "I'm probably gonna switch to the other game, and you know, I'll get a little more of that story done." I haven't really got into those other 2 or 3 games, and there's even ones I downloaded to the hard drive. I haven't yet to try. This Ori game, I haven't tried it yet. Like here it is, the 22nd. I just downloaded that thing. I think the 2nd or the 4th of this month. It's there, you know. Not too sure if I want to, you know, game with it. It's not really anything that really interests me. It looks like Japanese animation, so it might be an interesting story. You know, I don't know. Not exactly sure. It's probably just a fantasy kind of gaming. I might consider maybe doing that. So, you know, I gamed until around 2, you know. No, actually, I gamed until 1:30. I think it was just 1:30, 1:35, and I just shut everything off and then threw my my music on and just went to bed because I was tired. My cat was in here, you know. She, you know, after crawling on me a little bit, you know, she actually laid down, you know, beside me. I think towards the left side. So, you know, I had some alright sleep. I was sort of not really in the kinks in the back. It just went normal sleep. Dreams are pretty normal. You know, some of my dreams are vivid and kind of odd sometimes. You know, it all depends. You know, if I overdo stuff on the internet or on the computer or even gaming. This time this dream was about me taking blocks and moving them around, and you know, organize them in a certain different way. Give me 1 minute here. Whoops. There we go. Have a little bit more music there. So yeah, my dream was about me taking a block down, moving it right, or moving it left, and you know, or up and over and stuff like that. Moving these blocks around and organize things, and I was getting a little faster at it. And I don't know why the dream was that. It had a little bit of color to it, but I was organizing something, and I had I think I was being timed or something, and I had to get it done. I don't know. Maybe too much of Grand Theft. I don't know. I don't know what brought that on. It just just something that came about, you know. So no, I woke up. You know, it was, you know, I had to hit the washroom because usually I have a little bit of water before I got in bed, and then I had to go to the washroom in the morning. I tried to get maybe another half hour sleep and maybe 45 minutes, and you know, my body wouldn't want to get some more rest because I've already was rested enough, I guess. So now here I am now, telling you about my days and continue on this vlog. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be having for breakfast. You know, there is some scrambled eggs still, and you know, like I said, I think I was already talking about, you know, scrambled eggs and ham, and then doing a little side stir fry with that, and you know, maybe a light toast, a little light buttered toast. I think I already said that. Well, like I said, when you wake up early in the morning, sometimes your brain doesn't kick in. So As for lunch, you know, might have I still got a couple cans of ravioli. I was thinking about maybe that, maybe ravioli and toast. But then again, you know, that's dough with dough. So I'll probably have a can of fruit, maybe. You know, I got, you know, different things. Oh, speaking of that, at the bonfire, I brought a can of peaches. I had peaches, and you know, the neighbor was asking me what I was eating, and you know, peaches. He goes, peaches in a can? I said, yeah. He goes, usually you have peaches in the summertime, and it's not canned. I said, yeah, but it's wintertime and it's canned. So you know, I had that. You know, maybe some canned peaches today. There's peaches, pears, fruit cocktail. There's another can of tangerine. There's pineapple. You know, even might have some just some veggies. You know, I don't know. I know exactly what I might do for for lunch. I don't know, kind of lost for train of thought on that. Like, it's early yet, you know. I probably get a walk in. Something I like to do sometimes, you know, go for a little walk. You know, I kind of lost my train of thought, and I'm not exactly sure what I want to say here. There's no cat here, you know. She's just scratching the door and meowing, or she's behind me, you know, rubbing her claws gently against my elbow to get petted. Definitely know I need a little bit of drink. Kind of get like a morning mouth, not raunchy morning mouth, but a little bit of a morning mouth. So, not exactly sure what today's going to be planned. I don't know. Oh, I think I might head over to my cousin's. If it was as warm as it was yesterday, I should have went to my cousin's yesterday, visit him. I did talk to him briefly the other day. Maybe have a little bit of a get-together. No, maybe that's the reason why I woke up early, because I couldn't, you know, sleep, because I know I'm going to be doing something today, and I had to be up a certain time. So after the video log, you know, have the quick breakfast, go and visit the cousins there, you know, across town, and not really necessarily have lunch around noon, but it might be around 2. You know, most likely the neighbor will come with me. He wants to go and visit, you know, my cousins, and you know, see how he is, and to see how the baby is. You know, it's something to do in between, you know, gaming and waking up and doing whatever. I'm not exactly sure what his day is like, but you know, when he is around, I do let my viewers know of what, you know, the day's about. So you know, we can probably hop on bike around 10:30 maybe. 10:30, 11. I think maybe more 11. So then we're there a little early. You know, lunch will be, you know, getting started around noon, and they'll probably be ready around 12. Oh, sorry, around noon. It'd be ready around 2 o'clock. What I mean. So I mean, that's something, you know. I didn't really plan it yesterday. I talked about it. You know, I'm probably gonna text him or call him before I head out there, so it's okay. Because sometimes he changes his mind. You know, something comes up, or he's got to do something. Maybe he's gone for a walk, or maybe it's just not the right time to come over. Maybe, you know, somebody else is over, and you know, it doesn't really want too much company. There's not really a lot of places to sit in the living room, because you know, his woman and him and the baby take up the one couch, and then there was like a love seat that's next to that, kind of like an upside down L shape. And you know, there's not really much seating. You know, can't really sit anywhere, and it's kind of annoying. You know, watch somebody stand. Well, that you know, it kind of really annoys him, but not really, I guess. So you know, I think about maybe spraying the chain before I go, and you know, I don't want it to freeze up. You know, it's probably dry. You know, I haven't really biked on it really that much. So, it's something to consider to make my bike ride a little bit better. Most likely will be wearing my mitts, well, my gloves, the tight gloves, and I will be putting on my toque, just in case it's a little bit more than -10, and when you're riding on the bike, it's going to be colder. So we don't have to blast across the city to get to where we're going. We just calmly drive. Sometimes we go to the side park. There's like a trail, and we can go in there at each side and shoot shit and talk about whatever is happening that day or the day before, or joke around something and take a little side thing. It's not really much of a shortcut, but it beats going up that long, or what's a little hill. But if we go around to the right side way, that's a little bit of a tall hill. Neighbor boy's knee has been hurting for I think about a year or 2 years, and he just can't really get it worked out to actually climb the hill. I can climb the hill on if I'm flying fast enough, and I'll get up on that hill. But since I haven't been really biking that much recently, my legs are going to be a little bit tired. So we take the left way. It'll take us into town, and then we just go down to one street, and then we go across town, closer to my cousins. Not too sure what's going to be planned for, barbecue or dinner inside. Well, lunch, I mean. If it's going to be too cold for, a barbecue lunch, or, maybe the plans will change altogether. I have to, just text them and find out, what's going on, I looked at my phone to see if there's any text, and I kind of lost my train of thought. It's a little bit confusing sometimes. Well, not confusing, but kind of throws you off track. So like I said, I'm going to be probably going for a bike ride and, chill at my cousin's house. It's been a little bit, I think it's been about a month and a half, maybe a little more than a month and a half, since I've been chilling with him. There's not really any problems at that, but his Christmas got a little busy. My Christmas got a little bit busy. It'd be good to see the cousins, especially the little cousin. I think he's 5 or 6 months old, and I want him to see me more until he gets used to me and knows who I am. Maybe one day he might even say my name. But anyway, it'd be cool to see that, my little cousin. And, if the plans go through. So anyway, I'm just rambling on. I'm finding things to, say. I'm probably just going to wrap this up. Not really much more to say. If you guys like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. It's over there. It's that little red button there. Click the subscribe button. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Oh, and you can use this video on your channel if you like. It might help with your channel, it might help with my channel. I thank you for viewing this video, no matter what time of day it is. And until next time, I will see you.